Hi guys, Divine Pisces 222. Wow, so just went above 250 subscribers this morning. That's awesome. And I know I promised to give away a free reading at 250 subscribers. And as you know, a promise is a promise, right? So I will be giving away a free reading. And I'll go ahead and probably keep it up throughout the week and announce the winners sometime this weekend. So in order to enter for a free reading, if you're not subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also go ahead and like this video and then comment on this video which number like you were. Also, a little bit about your journey so far, okay? A little bit about maybe how far along you are in the journey, or maybe what triggered you to wake up, something interesting, because I'm actually very interested in other people's journeys, see if they mirror mine. Okay, so I also want to mention real quick, I really enjoyed the discussion yesterday on yesterday's video, and I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. The energies do shift, so if you come into a reading that says it's for the DF or DM or whatever, but you resonate with that, that is normal, right? So the energies shift back and forth. So just because you're a divine feminine does not mean you won't resonate with a divine masculine's energies, and vice versa, right? Because what happens is you have both polarities, right? It just happens to be that you embody one while your twin embodies the other, and you polarize, right? And so the goal is to basically balance both energies within yourself, and that's when physical union happens with your twin, right? So there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of balancing out of the scales, so to speak, during the journey before ultimate union actually happens. Okay, so the labels really don't matter. The labels really don't matter. It depends on which polarity you're embodying. I'm a divine feminine according to my intuition, mainly because, that's the energies that I embody most of the time, even though I have been in my masculine energies before, right? Does that make sense? Okay, I just wanted to clarify that in case there was any confusion, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I did pre-shuffle to make this a little bit quicker. I don't like really long videos, so. All right, let's see here. Okay, so, yeah, a lot of karmic cycles coming to an end here. Okay, Scorpio usually represents the death card to me. Okay, also, I feel like still a lot of resentment in the air in general. Not just from the divine feminine, but divine masculine as well. I feel like he's back in that energy where he's blaming the divine feminine for how he feels. Okay. Now, I know yesterday there was a strong pull for divine feminine to contact the divine masculine, and I know I did actually reach out to my divine masculine. He didn't read it, didn't respond, and I figured he wouldn't. So if some of you have reached out, maybe it reminded him of something and it triggered a, that feeling of resentment. So, I mean, which, it's a trigger, right? It's a trigger, and he needs to work through that. Again, shifting of the energies here, but I feel like at this point, he is really, really overanalyzing a lot of stuff right now. Okay, maybe there's a lot of things in his life that really don't make sense to him right now. And yeah, he's having issues. He's having issues figuring out his truth here. The blue representing the throat chakra to me right now. So it may not be truth about the journey just in general, but his truth, maybe the way he's feeling in a particular situation, he's not able to really voice that. For some reason, something's holding him back, and he's feeling very unstable about it, very insecure within himself, off balance. And again, I feel like at this point he's going through another identity crisis. I feel like the Divine Masculine may have just had a huge tower moment. Yeah, and it's throwing him off balance big time. Big time. Divine Feminines also, I feel like a lot of you have maybe just recently received triggers or gotten triggers. Maybe maybe you saw your Divine Masculine out and about, right, and it triggered you. I also feel there's a lot of Divine Feminines in this collective who are kind of teetering back and forth between being fine and being not fine, right? A lot of instability there in the collective. All right, so let's take a look at our Divine Masculines today and see how they're doing in the 3D. Yeah. Okay, so to a lot of the Divine Masculines, they feel like the world is spinning really, really fast and they're going to fall off. They have no grounding. They feel incredibly, incredibly off balance right now. They are looking to the divine for help, even though they don't realize that they're doing it. It's like they're calling out to someone for help. Like I said yesterday, or the day before actually, you know, they are really, really in their fifis and they are calling for help. Divine Feminine, I feel like you hear this, you feel this, probably feeling it in your heart chakra with the green here. Okay. Very restless, wanting to move. They really, really want to communicate with you. I know it doesn't seem like it, but they are wanting to communicate with their Divine Feminines, not only with their truth and what's been happening in the karmic situations, because I do feel like a lot of it has to do with that, but they want to communicate with you how they feel about you, really. Okay. A lot of them aren't communicating right now because they feel like they shouldn't. I think they're feeling very guilty about something. Maybe they're feeling guilty about the way they feel about you. If there are some, I feel like there's some Divine Masculines, of course, who are in actual karmic relationships and they feel very guilty about the way they feel about you. And that's why they're not communicating. But they want to. They want to. Right? They want to tell you the truth. They want to express. Now, there are some, I think, Divine Masculines out there who are also wanting to express why they're mad at you, quote unquote. They may be mad at you, or they think they're mad at you for something you, quote unquote, did, right? You may not have actually done something wrong, but they perceive that you did something wrong. Maybe they perceive that you deceived them somehow. That's what I'm getting. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they are definitely reaching out for help here. They want to be happy. They understand. Again, they're still back and forth about this connection, but they know there is one, right? And the divine is really just kind of screaming in their face right now, throwing tower moments at them like crazy. Okay? And they're just like flailing, not sure what to do, and it's like tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. Okay, that the divine is orchestrating here in order to break down all of those foundations that are keeping them in the situations they're in that are toxic. I know yesterday I talked about toxicity, and that they are in some seriously toxic situations here, right? And they're being very indecisive about where to go next. All right, some of them are very, I feel again, very emotionally, not just physically, not just financially, but emotionally codependent on a situation or on a person or possibly with an addiction, okay? And they're just having a really hard time making that decision, right? The divine's trying to come in and shine a light on the one, the one that they're supposed to make the decision with, but they keep making this decision over and over and over again. And they don't understand why they're upset or why they're unhappy or why they're stuck. Definition of insanity. All right. So let's take a look at the Divine Feminine today. See what we got going on here. Wow, that was fast. Again. Alright, Divine Feminine in her power here. Really trying to stand strong, not just for her Divine Masculine, but for herself, okay? She's really digging in here. She is trying to find her balance because she's also been feeling off balance, right? A lot of back and forth, a lot of strong emotions coming from the DM that are really throwing her off balance. So she's doing her best to just stay in her power, right? And trying to keep the cycles that are ending from throwing her off her groove, so to speak, right? So, karmic situations here definitely coming to an end for the Divine Feminine. I feel like they're manifesting the ends of these cycles. A lot of things are coming to light. They are really... It's like Divine Feminine wants these cycles to end. It's kind of like the Divine Masculine. It's amazing. They want these cycles to end, but they're really not quite sure where to go after they end, right? So you need to get out of the expectation of basically how it's going to happen. Just keep in mind what's going to happen here, manifest, and the how will show itself. The how will present itself, okay? Again, manifestation, right? Again, I highly recommend checking out Jupiter 1111's Manifesting Your Divine Masculine playlist, because you can use that for Divine Masculine, of course, but also for other things in your life. If you're having issues manifesting, maybe you hate your job and you need to change your job and you're trying to find your happiness, but you can't seem to find it, right? Manifest your happiness. The how will show itself, okay? Don't worry about the crap in the way here, okay? Step over them. You do you, boo-boo. Another Knight of Wands. So mirroring here. Divine Feminine desperately wanting to communicate with her Divine Masculine. Maybe wants to tell him about what's happening with her. Maybe wants to communicate with him about what this connection is. Maybe wanting to, wake him up faster, right? Best way to do that is to go within. And again, I mean, if you're feeling the pull, if you're feeling, you want to communicate with your Divine Masculine, do it. Just use your best judgment. Release expectations. Like yesterday morning, I was sitting outside, and I had this little blue jay mama who likes to come around every morning, and she usually hangs out, and then walks away. Well, yesterday she actually spoke. She was like, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then right after that, I was like, intuition was like, you need to contact your Divine Masculine. Now, again, he didn't read it, or at least it shows that he didn't read it. But you know what? I still felt better because I was able to, say what I needed to say. Okay? There he is, Divine Masculine. Okay? So, if you're feeling the pull to communicate, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you can't communicate. Okay, whether that's in the 3D or the 5D. The important thing is to release expectations, right? Release expectations. All right, so he's coming in very strong with Divine Feminine, and I think that Divine Feminine thought she was in a good place. And that happened to me. I understand. But there are more Tower moments probably coming for you guys. So keep that in mind, okay? But reach out to him. Do it. Just don't expect. That's the important thing, right? All right. So let's get some messages from our Divine Masculines to our Divine Feminine Collective today. Oh, I'm using the Lover's Oracle for this. Okay. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay. So he is feeling a lot of heavy energies, a lot of heavy emotion for his Divine Feminine right now, which is pretty conducive with everything else that we've been talking about. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges balance. Okay? Stay balanced. Find your inner yin and yang, right? Stay balanced in both, as I was just talking about at the beginning of this video, okay? You have both. So balance them out, make them equal, and he will balance out and make his equal. That's how it works. Okay? Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Despite the choices that your DM makes, despite the fact that he's not talking to you, that he may be, in your eyes, acting like a jerk. Love him anyway. Love him no matter what. Unconditional love. Alright, let's get some messages from the Divine for our Divine Feminine collective today, using the spirit animal. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Be at home. Okay? Don't forget who you are. Be at home in your truth. That is the most important thing. Be at home within yourself. Okay? And Spirit will help you see clearly. If you are having issues finding your mission, if you're having issues finding your bliss, ask Spirit. Ask Spirit to help you. Find your inner peace. Okay? Don't forget to live your life. Take care of yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself. By taking care of yourself, you take care of your Divine Masculine. Okay? There's always enough. Don't dwell on the things you don't have. Be grateful for the things that you do have. And remember, never doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in the journey. Believe in Spirit. Believe in your DM. Okay? And luck is on your side. Things will come your way. Remember to project positivity in order to get positivity. Okay? And everything happens in divine timing. Don't forget that. Trust Spirit. Okay? Trust yourself. Trust Spirit. Universe knows what it's doing. Alright? Just release expectations and everything will fall into place. Okay? Alright, guys. Well, that's it for today. If this resonated, please like, share, subscribe. And again, the contest for the free reading, I will, keep it open probably through Friday and announce the winner sometime this weekend. So, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much. You have a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.